What's going on, Shike Life? Bringing you a GB episode 9. But this isn't just any ordinary GB that we post to the channel. This is GB with Shike Life with the story time in it. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Okay,
You
so
hyped it up enough.
all right. There I am. Excuse me, you're interrupting story time.
What are we? Marines?
Marines.
Oh my god. Oh.
Kill me with.
Alright, so once upon a time, I was a 16-year-old boy.
Let's go.
I was a 16-year-old boy, and I have these two friends. One is a girl, one is a guy. They happen to be dating each other, so that's me. I'm third wheeling. It's all good. It's all good. So you know, I started texting, and it's just coming up on spring break. So I say, hey, the girl's name is, let's just say, I'm dead. Let's just say the girl's name is Susie. Okay, it's not her name, but let's just say it is. And then the other guy's name would be Tom.
Staircase.
Her name is Susie. Anyway, Susie texts me saying, "Do you want to sneak out of the house?" And I'm like, maybe. Do you want to? And she was like, sure. And I was like, okay, let's do it. It's a school night. Why not? They'll never know.
Wait, you're a sophomore at this time or a junior?
I'm a sophomore at this time.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm a junior. I'm a junior at this time.
Okay.
This is, yeah, I'm a junior. I'm 16. My birthday is in like 2 weeks. So actually, my birthday's like 3 days away from this part, right? So I sneak out around 12 o'clock. Sneak down the stairs, right? I'm sneaking down the stairs. And it's pretty difficult sneaking down the stairs because the stairs are made of wood, and the family and my walls in the house not soundproof at all, like the opposite of soundproof. So each step is like that SpongeBob episode where he steps and it's like an explosion and an elephant fucking snorting his mouth or something. Every step is like that, so I have to take one step. I take one step, right? And I have to stop for like 10 minutes just to make sure I hear them snore. So this is all I hear. I sneak out of my room. I'm cracking on the floors a little bit. Take the first step.
This is like straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah, this is straight out of a horror movie. All I hear is this. What was that? Go back to sleep, honey. Okay, and then I'm good to go. I go again.
Wait, that was your dad that did that?
Who's that? Yeah, my dad and mom just wake up out of their snoring routine.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna take an hour. So it did take an hour. And an hour later, I got down, finally, and I text Susie, I'm like, hey, I made it down.
An hour
so,
later.
And then,
like, hey, I made it down.
Right. And then I grabbed mom's keys from the rack, go out, start the car, and now I'm fully committed, you know, there's no turning back, it's time to roll. So my job is to pick up Susie and Tom. So I pick up Tom first, because he lives close, get him. He, you know, he's chilling, right? Then I go to Susie's house, his girlfriend, pick her up. She brings 2 drinks, and when I say drinks, I'm talking about nice vodka drinks, okay? 2 bottles of those bad boys in a water bottle. And I'm like, oh great, I have 2 minors in my car and alcohol. I'm going to jail. And so,
you didn't get caught. You didn't even get caught.
Right, I didn't get caught from the cops, thank God. But I decided to go back to the house, right? To my street, and he's like, yo. Tom's all cool and shit. He's like, yo, bring me down to the park and pick up some good stuff. And when he says good stuff, he means the devil's lettuce. So we go get some devil's lettuce. We get 2 dumps of that from a dealer, and the dealer, okay, no, oh, this is the best part. I forgot, I skipped over it. So as I go down to the park, we're waiting for the dealer, right?
What the fuck are you doing?
We're waiting for the dealer. Okay,
right, you're waiting for
now
the
shut
dealer.
up, old man, and respect the story time with the Shike Life. We're waiting for the dealer, and my phone is right in the car, right? My phone goes off. Tom picks up my phone to see who like texted me. It's my mom. Okay, my mom texts me and she says, "Where are you?" With no periods, no nothing. It was just a super quick text. And my friend, he's like, "Dude, we're all fucked." And I was like, "No." So it's just picture this: 1 a.m. Your mom texts you saying, "Where the hell are you?" So I freak out. I grab my phone. I was like, "I'll be home in a second." She's like, "You're not even home?"
Wait, hold on. Did you have your license at this point, or you had your permit?
No.
Only? You only had your permit.
I didn't even have.
God, that makes
just my permit.
That makes it even worse.
So yeah, dude. Sum it up. I was freaking out, right? Like I was like, I need to get home, and Tom's like, no, wait, we gotta buy the weed. I was like, fuck, and I was like, no, I gotta get home. And as soon as I start driving home, right? Because I said, screw the deal, we're leaving. I pull up at a stop sign. I have to stop because, you know, just in case. And as soon as I stop at the stop sign, dealer comes across the street, starts he's running across, runs to my car, opens the door up like it's his own car, gets inside the backseat with Susie. Susie's freaking out. She's like, what? This guy's like 25 years old, about to sell us some good stuff. And so he's in the car, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. And he's telling me where to drive. He's like, yo, pull up over here, man. And I was like, okay, still kill me. And so I pull up, drop him off, got home, and I dropped Susie and Tom. Fuck, dude! I dropped Susie and Tom off at the end of my block, so they can just walk home or something and don't get caught with my mom, right? I drop them off at the end of the block, I drive home, I park the car, beep beep, I block it, everything's good. As soon as I step out of the car, my mom comes running out. Are you insane? She screamed so loud that Susie and Tom told me the next day they heard her voice echo on the block, and they just ran faster. Like it increased their speed and stamina, hearing her voice scream, are you fucking crazy?
Wakes up all the neighbors.
She wakes up all the neighbors. I see like 3 neighbors' house lights go on in the upstairs, and she starts slapping me in the face, starts kicking me. Like I'm getting child abuse right now, right? Like it hurts. Good job, Short. You suck. Anyway, I'm getting hurt, right? I get inside, and I'm telling her, like, I'm sorry, you know, I just wanted to go for a late night drive, trying to make any bullshit I can. And she's like, oh, really? Give me your food. And I'm like, okay, wait, no, I gotta delete messages, because all the messages with Susie's are on there. And Tom, she's taking the phone out of my hand. As she's taking it out, I'm fighting back for it. Like, I'm fighting her now. I'm trying to grab my phone back so I can delete the message. I get one message to delete, but I forgot to delete the other one. She takes it away. She's like, give me it! So she took it away.
Wow.
And...
Wow.
She was like, go up to bed now. Are you sure there was no one in the car with you? I was like, yeah. I go up to bed. She's like, Sean, get back down here right now. It says in this text message there was 2 people in the car with you. I was like, okay, yeah, there was 2 people.
Oh my
She's
god.
like, are you kidding me? Go back to bed. I go back to bed, and she's like, okay. She was like, Sean, get down here.
Again?
Like, what now? Like, yeah, 2 minutes later.
Every time
like,
she reads a new
now?
message, she calls you back down.
Yeah, she's like, was there alcohol in it? I was like, no. And she's like, it says there was. I was like, okay, maybe there was, yes. And then she's like, go back to bed. I'll go back to bed, and she's like, is there anything else you need to tell me first? I was like, no. She's like, go back to bed. I go back to bed. She's like, Sean, get down here. 30 seconds later, and I'm like, what is it? She's like, was there weed? And I was like, yes, there was a little bit. It wasn't mine. She's like, oh my god, go back to bed. And then I'm like, okay, finally, I think that's all it. I told her the truth. I'm going back to bed. 1 minute later, get down here, get your clothes on, get your shoes on. We're going over to their house right now. I was like, what? Whose house? We're going to Tom's house right now. 2:30 in the morning now.
2:30 in the morning?
2:30 in the morning. Go to Tom's house. His parents is there in their pajamas, little old man pajamas. They're all just looking at me. And Susie's mom is there too, looking at me. And my mom's there looking at me.
Shit,
and they're just looking at me, giving me the
looking
death
at
stare of
you.
a goddamn century.
Oh
And
my
so
god.
I'm like, I'm just, you know, I'm looking like a sad lost puppy with my head down, just like, oh, I fucked up, man. Like,
You're
don't
just
ever
like
do this ever
ashamed.
again.
You're just so ashamed.
Right. So they're all talking to me like, don't worry, as long as you guys are okay. And then my mom's like, no, you better worry. I was like, FML. So I apologize. I was like, I'm sorry. I totally effed up.
Wait, your mom
Sorry,
made you
Mrs.
apologize, like, to them, even though it's kind of
Formally,
them.
I had to take a bow. I had to do everything. And it was- so I
Oh.
left the house,
You had
got
to
home.
state your name
My birthday.
and...
Right. Here's the worst part. Kids, if you're listening, don't ever do this, alright? The worst part,
Real
my
talk
birthday's
now,
3
real
days
talk.
later. My real talk, everybody. My birthday was 3 days later. Aunts and uncle coming over. My mom tells the whole family what I did.
Oh, that's
And so
messed
now I'm having
Oh,
personal therapy. Each person 30 minutes. My uncle comes, he's like, listen, kid, I'm like, I know, uncle. Okay, I know.
up. Talk
Man
of
comes
shame.
in, listen, right? Just talk of shame. My whole birthday, dude. How you doing? I felt, okay? And the disappointment in my mother has crushed me, so don't ever do this. I'm sorry we sucked at that GB. It was terrible 06, but listen, real talk.
It was a great story though, bro. That was funny.
Thank you. Don't steal your mom's car. Don't steal anybody's car. Don't, and just be careful, alright? I mean, you got your whole life ahead of you, kids. Just take it easy, alright? Alright, that's all I gotta say. Shut this shit off.
See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you learned a lot from Sean's life experiences. That's been it. See you guys next time.
Yeah, I'll be like, guys, real quick, I forgot to say, here's a funny...
You're doing it,
Yeah, alright guys, Sean forgot to say one funny part of the story. It's not that big, but like, go ahead Sean, say it quickly.
Yeah, it's just a quick thing I want to say. So when I got home and my mom asked for the phone, okay? She asked for the phone, I gave it to her. She's like, what's your password? And I was like, I looked down in shame. I was laughing a little bit because I said 6969, and she was like, are you for real? She was like, are you kidding me? No, are you kidding me, Sean? No, look at me.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, no, that's the password. And she was like, she clicked it and it worked, and it opened my phone. She was like, she didn't even know what to say.
She was like, you're so immature.
I just walked away.
Son.
Oh,
Where are you going?
she's just so disappointed in you. Alright, this is the real ending of the video then.